Hey y'all, welcome back to Tea with Mesha. Y'all are back and I love it. Thanks for tuning in. Today I am drinking a passion tea with some lemon and some agave. I'm personally not putting honey in my tea unless I'm out of agave. Agave is a lifesaver. I hope y'all are doing well. I am doing great. I woke up this morning and I was just filled with so much joy and happiness. But I was a little sad and I couldn't really figure out why I was sad. I mean, there wasn't anything actively upsetting me, or there wasn't anything that I felt like was on my mind. Like, I was happy. I felt God's love. I feel like I'm finally in a place where I truly trust God and I trust the things that He's doing in my life. And I'm like, why do I feel this sadness? Like, what is this about? And it started to make me think, a little negatively, like I can never just be fully happy. Like there's always going to be something bothering me, or why can't I just be happy and like that be it? And then it hit me. I'm experiencing these things because my spirit is so full, but my flesh is grieving. My flesh is literally trying to figure out, where are all my coping mechanisms going? Because this is not okay. While my spirit is like filling voids with being drunk, out of here. Sexual impurities, out of here. Horrible communication, out of here. Like my spirit is on 10 and it's cleaning house, and my flesh is grieving the things that it once desired. And it makes sense. It makes so much sense because our flesh and our spirit occupies the exact same body. So of course I'm going to have moments, if not every day, have moments of feeling conflicted feelings. Like it makes so much sense. Galatians 5:17 says, the sinful nature wants to do evil, which is just the opposite of what the spirit wants. And the spirit gives us desires that are the opposite of what the sinful nature desires. These two forces are constantly fighting each other, so you are not free to carry out your good intentions. Our spirit and flesh be jacking. I'm talking about they go head up with each other every day. Think about it. Like when we get in the car, I got to always bring the car example because it's the most relatable. When somebody cuts you off, you have two options: to just let it go, let bygones be bygones, or you going to turn up. I mean, it makes sense why they always have like the devil on the shoulders and the angel. Like the devil is like, dang, they gonna just cut you off as if you're not here, like blah blah blah. And then you got your angel. My angel be a little bougie. I think she real bougie, but she like, it's fine. We not gonna stoop to their level. Maybe they got something going on at home. It's fine. And the devil is like, it don't matter what they got going on. What about me? And that's literally what our flesh and spirit is doing every day, battling. And the only person who has a choice is you. Are you going to feed the spirit or are you going to feed the flesh? Which side are you going to be on? The only way that we will be confident in our decision is dependent on which side of them are we feeding throughout the week. If I get in my car and I turn on some trap music, I'm talking about as soon as my pedal hit the gas, I'm going 60 out the driveway. As soon as somebody cut me off, it's like, who they talking? Like, who they doing that? It's like, it's this ego thing. Your pride goes skyrocket when you listen to trap music. Because I want to drive fast like them. But let me put on some Timberland Mans, take me to the king. I'm going to have to drive up real slow. I ain't going to get in nobody's way. I'm going to stop at the stop sign for the way we supposed to stop at the sign. I think like 5-10 seconds. I'm going to stay there at the stop sign. I ain't going to obey the laws. I ain't going to drive speed limit, maybe 5 over. But I'm going to do what I need to do when I'm listening to good music. Even down to the movies we watch. What am I listening to? Am I watching sermons? Am I listening to the right music? Am I talking to the right people? Which one of those things are getting fed? Because with everything that we do, we're feeding one of them. I'm just saying. So either way, we're always going to have to make a choice. Are we going to be on the side of our flesh? Or are we going to be on the side of our spirit? Along with our spirit and flesh going head up every day, all day, the devil is also busy. He's going to try to throw something in there to knock you off of your game. That's his goal. He's going to scheme. He's going to do whatever he can to make your day worse than what it already is. You're already battling between what's the right and wrong thing to do. And then here come the devil, on his happy-go-lucky self. He's just ready. He's on 10, and we have to We really have to put on the armor of God. It's so important that we put on the armor of God when we're going through these things, because the devil is out there. Ephesians 6:10-11 says, in conclusion, be strong in the Lord. Draw your strength from him and be empowered through your union with him. And in the power of his boundless might, put on the full armor of God, for his precepts are like the splendid armor of a heavily armed soldier, so that you may be able to successfully stand up against all the schemes and the strategies and the deceits of the devil. The devil is smart, whether you believe it or not. I don't care what nobody say. The devil is so smart. He knows the things that we hate. He knows what we love. He knows what we desire, because we talk about it. We talk to God about it. We talk to our friends about it. We're verbally saying these things, and he's watching our patterns. He's so smart. Like, he knows how to get you. So he gonna figure out how to hurt you. And if he can find a place to hit you where it hurts, the only way he was able to make it hurt is because he hit you somewhere you weren't armed up at. If you can put on the full armor of God, I'm talking about it in every situation. When the devil hit you, it's like, you thought you got me, but I was covered in that area. You can no longer get me about whatever traumas I was going through. That heartbreak you keep trying to throw in my face, I'm over that. God healed me from it. You think I wasn't forgiven for that sin? God already helped me through that. I'm already armed up. So when we're facing the devil, we have to be very sure that we're facing him with the right armor on. And the only armor that is right is the armor of God. And you're wondering, how do I put on the armor of God? By seeking him. How do you seek him? By desiring him. When I thought of the word seek, I was thinking like you actively going to look for something, or you just doing something. But there's another definition that says it's the attempt or desire to achieve something. So with that, you are seeking God just by having the desire to want a relationship with him. We have to stop downplaying where we are in our journey. When you go to church, that is you seeking. But you know what is also you seeking? The desire that I'm going to go to church this morning. I'm going to go to church and figure this out. I want to know God more. I want a better relationship with God. I want to see what people be talking about. That's you seeking. That desire is you seeking God. And in that, as you continue to seek him, you'll realize he's been there all along. So even if you're not 100% there, you can be like, oh, so you were protecting me that entire time. Makes sense. Oh, I am healed from that because of you. I was provided for because of you. And the more and more you start to realize, like, oh, God's been present this entire time, the closer you're going to get to him. And the closer you get to him, the more armed up you're going to be. Certain things not going to bother you no more. He's provided for me in the past. Oh, I'm good now. I'm armed up from that. The devil can never tell me again he ain't going to provide. Why? He did it before. He did it for her. He did it in the word. Like, my armor is on. Like, you can't even hit me in that area. But that is why it says to be fully armed. Because we may be strong in some areas, but we're not strong in all areas, and that's okay. We just bring it to God. We just pray about it. We continue to seek him, and he will reveal to us everything that we need. We don't get stressed out about it. We don't worry about it. I need help in this area. This is the area I'm not strong in. I need the armor of God, and the only way I'm going to get it in this area the way that I need it is to continue to seek him. So what you fighting between your flesh and your spirit all day, and then you got the devil trying to devil and stuff, don't give up. Don't give in. Don't let your flesh withdrawals make you feel like you're not making any progress. We're going to have desires. Our flesh is still going to have desires. It doesn't mean anything is wrong with you. It just means that your body is working the way that it was created to be made. There's things that I still crave. It's normal. I'm going to have those cravings. It's just being strong enough to stand up against them so that when you do operate within those perimeters, you're covered, you're protected. Like, it's worth it. It's honestly worth it. And I know you're like, man, if my flesh and my spirit gonna fight every day, why not just pick my flesh? I mean, you can have a horrible day if you want to, but I'm not. Because it makes your day better. It makes your life better. When you don't let them folks annoy you at work, and you can come back home and cook you a nice dinner and relax, bubble bath, that's you having a great day. Or you can let them upset you, and then you come home and the first thing you do is get in bed. You said you was going to fold your clothes, wash your dishes, cook you some dinner. You said you was going to do all of this, but you fall off your game. when you let your flesh win too many times. Let your spirit win. But I hope you all continue to feed your spirit this week. If you've been going through some fleshly withdrawals, put it in the comments. I would love to know what kind of flesh withdrawals that y'all are going through. I mean, because we all got them. But be happy. Understand that you're making progress even when it doesn't look like you are. Acknowledge your seeking. Acknowledge yourself in every step of the way. And acknowledge the fact that you're human. You're human and God loves you in whatever state that you're in. But while you're down there in the comments, make sure you like and subscribe. And I hope to see y'all next week for some hot tea. I'm telling you, it's only going to get hot. It's only going to get hot.